Okay, today we're having a look at this phone. As usual, let's have a look on the outside first of all. As you can see, the screen is a very large 4-inch screen, so it's a very nice screen, viewable, and the phone's not too big. On the front we've got our touch buttons, we've got our home, menu, back and search. On the front here we've got the front camera, obviously the speaker. On the side we've got the on button. On the bottom here nothing, and on here the camera button, the sound rocker. On the top we've got the micro USB for charging and for data transfer, and importantly a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you don't need to get yourself any special headphone jacks. On the back we've got the rear camera with a dual flash and the speaker, and it's quite thin. It's got a nice sort of textured rubber here, and it's a nice back. It feels very nice to the touch, this phone. It's not too heavy, it's slim. Overall looks very nice indeed. Right, let's put the SIM card in and have a go at this phone. Right, on the bottom here you've got a little groove. What you need to do is get your fingernail in there and just take the back off, like so. Okay, so it may be a bit tricky, you may need to get a screwdriver in there and sort of yank it off. So there we are, we've got the back off. Now this is a dual SIM phone. You can use one SIM, but you've got 2 SIM option there if you need it. So I'll just put my SIM cards in. It's very simple, one goes on top of the other, so I'm going to put 2 SIMs in. Some people have 2 SIMs these days. It saves you carrying 2 phones, because you can have one for work and one for business. So keep your work and personal life separate. Okay, this also takes a micro SD card to extend the memory, so that just pops in there. Battery just pops in there, and put the back on, and that's it. There we are. So let's put it on. Okay, while that's turning on, let me show you what you get with the phone. So we'll give you an extra battery. Obviously the manual is quite useful, but if you have difficulty you can always download an Android 2.2 manual off the internet. The transfer cable as well as your charger cable. You get a 3.5mm headphones, great for music, but because this also has a microphone you can use it for phone calls too. And finally you also get, forgot to get it out, you also get a USB charger. So obviously you can plug it into your mains and charge your phone. Okay, the phone started now, so let's have a little bit of a play. Now this is the Android 2.2 system, so to unlock we just scroll across like that. Now let me just guide you through that front screen. On here we've got some icons. That's for calling out, that's for your contact list, that's for your app tray, that's for messaging, and that's for internet. So for example, if I press that, that will open the application tray. So that's where all my applications are kept, all my programs, games that I've downloaded. Okay, the phone's starting up still, so it's not fully responsive yet, so give it a time just to start up, and once it starts up we can give you a proper demonstration. Right, if I pull this down, this is what's called the notifications bar. If I pull this down, you'll be able to see any notifications from the phone. So any notifications that pop up, you pull that down, it will give you a bit more detail. We can see here that I'm on Vodafone and I'm on T-Mobile. Both those SIMs are active at the same time, so you can receive calls from either of those SIMs. Now on the front screen I've put a few widgets on here. So I've got a weather and time widget, I've got a clock, I've got some icons. Of course all this is customizable, you can make it how you want to, and it comes with several screens. On here I've got a stocks thing here. On here I've got a bigger clock, and there's plenty more customizations you can make it. I've got a little battery life showing me how much battery percentage I've got there. I've got some BBC News there. So we've got 5 screens overall that we can modify with what's called widgets. You can place anywhere and put any type of widgets on here. Okay, so that's all fully customizable. Going back to the app tray, there's some few applications already that it comes with, things like Facebook. I've added some on here as well. So there you have it. This also has GPS, so great for navigation on the go. Music is $1 on it. So if I show you music, where is the music? Okay, so that's the music. If you don't like that music app, there's other music applications that you can download from the Android market. Let me show you the Android market. If you're not familiar with Android, you can press the market button. Once you're signed in, you can download anything that you want to. Okay, so once you're in the marketplace, there's plenty of things you can download. You can download programs, you can download some games, but with this phone, I must tell you that the processor is good for most things, but 3D games it won't do, and some games, simple games, it's absolutely fine with. But if you want sort of 3D games, you do need to spend a little bit more money. But this is a great value phone for the price. So do bear that in mind. But anything like news applications, map software, it's absolutely fine with. Okay, so we've got Google navigation, we've got Google Maps, we've got email, Gmail, everything that you'd expect from a smartphone really, at a great price. Let me show you car mode very quickly. If I press car mode, this is a very good feature. What it does, when you're in a car, if you want to use it for navigation, it gives you bigger icons, so you haven't got small icons that you have to fiddle with. So you can do everything. If you could mount this on your car and then do everything with just your finger. So that's a really handy mode to have. Okay, so if your phone ever slows down, this is a great thing to have. If we go on to the running tab here, it shows you all the thing that's open. Now, like a computer, the more things you have open, the more your computer has to do work. Same with the phone. So if it's slowing down and if it's struggling and stuttering, go to your running app, and then you can close all the programs, and it frees up all your memory, and your phone will then be much more responsive. So that's good to have there, because it just kills all the programs that you're not using, because it will slow down your phone. Now let me show you one more thing. This has got obviously a capacitive screen, so I can literally brush it with my finger and it accepts the input. With a resistive T+ screen, you have to poke around to make it work. But this not only has a resistive screen, but it's a capacitive screen. I do apologise. Capacitive screen. It's also a multi-touch capacitive screen. So if I show you, by the way, this has also got a G sensor. So if I do that, it rotates the picture automatically because of the G sensor. Now, multi-touch enables me to do that. So I can literally just zoom in and zoom out by doing that. Extremely handy when you've got large pictures you want to look at. You can scroll across and zoom in just like that. So it's very handy. Now, as you can see, the phone is responsive, particularly now that I've cleared the memory. It's very responsive, so it just responds to my touch. I can flick across and you know, go through all my pictures. It's very good, very smooth. Okay, so there you have it. That's this phone. It's a great looking phone. It's quite small, but still packing a very large 4-inch screen. It's light. It's it's a smartphone, but at a great value smartphone. It will do everything other more expensive smartphones do, but cheaper. Maybe slightly slower speed. Won't do 3D games, but if you want to do email, you want to do internet on the go, internet on your Wi-Fi, this is a perfect phone. Great budget if you're going abroad and you still want a smartphone but don't want to lose your phone. If you lose this, it's not the end of the world because it doesn't cost mega bucks. So don't wait too long. Get this phone, we highly recommend it. Thanks for watching our video.